The fuck? I need an adult. Ew. No, yes. What? Oh, are we starting?
Now.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to another episode of Two Dumb Bitches.
I'm Lucy.
I'm Sienna.
And we're the dumb bitches.
Oh, I like that. I'm feeling rather congested today because I am hungover. And sometimes I think that I'm always congested the day after I drink.
Well, so that means that you're not getting anything done today, are you?
I mean, yeah, probably not.
Well, they've proven with science. Actually, being hungover means that part of being hungover is like your dopamine levels are super low.
Wait, actually?
Yeah. So like when you drink, it spikes your dopamine, which is why it's so much fun.
Is that why I always want to do things?
Yeah.
Whenever I'm drinking,
Yeah.
I'm always like, let's go do things.
Let's go to Fort Worth at 2 a.m.
Let's go to IHOP at 4 a.m.
Yes.
I haven't done that one to you.
No.
But I have done that to my friend multiple times, but he also is down.
You've got dopamine.
Wow.
But then after once the alcohol's out of your system, your brain has like adapted to the higher level of dopamine, and so it crashes.
Oh, so then there's nothing in the tank.
Nothing.
That actually makes a lot of sense because I don't want to do anything today. I want to do literally nothing.
Yeah.
If I could sit in bed and rot today, I'm still in my pajamas. I'm still wearing last night's makeup.
I'm in my pajamas, but what's my excuse?
You're at your home.
I mean, yeah, but you're welcome to wear pajamas at my home anytime.
Well, why would you say that to me? Because now I'm going to always wear my pajamas.
Good, because I'm always in my pajamas.
Sarah, my best friend, showed me something.
Oh?
You know baby sleep sacks?
Yeah.
They make them for adults.
Wait, what?
They make them for I'm going to pull this up for you. Because she pulled one up and she showed me. But it has, like, feet holes.
Okay. Because I was going to say,
I
feel like you would have a panic attack.
Yeah.
Not being able to get your tussies out.
Adult sleep sack.
Yeah, I need to see what this thing looks like.
And it's very soft. She pulled one up because she had one for her hubby.
Does he love it?
Apparently, yes. Adult sleep bag walkers.
What?
Yes. Look at this shit, dude.
Huh.
That looks cozy as shit.
And it's like yeah.
Yeah.
It's exactly that.
Yeah. And it's like nice and big and baggy. But I think it's like slightly.
And it's sleeveless. Your arms aren't.
Sure is.
Trapped.
I want to see if there's a description for like. Na, 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 na. No, it's just a wearable blanket. But it's so soft. And it literally is. It's like a wearable blanket.
Yeah. I want one of those blanket hoodie things. You know what I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking about.
I want one really bad.
I thought I wanted one, but I actually think it would drive me crazy because...
Well, you get hot.
I do get hot, and I also get very overstimulated very easily when it comes to, like, my clothing.
Yeah.
You and I get overstimulated for different reasons.
There's some overlap, but yeah.
There is some overlap for sure, but like, for example, like when I'm in my car, my music is blasted.
Yeah. Whereas like driving is already hard enough for me. If I blasted my music, it makes it so I can't think.
Now, when somebody is in the car with me and we're talking, I need the music to be at like 2.
Yeah, it has to be low.
When somebody has their volume up and they're trying to talk to me, it actually makes me so infuriated.
I can't understand what they're saying.
So infuriated? Is that a word?
Yeah.
For some reason, it's not. It's probably the lack of dopamine in my noggin right now.
Probably. The other part of that I learned is it can be at a like depleted level for 30 days afterward.
What?
Yeah. So you're like fucked for a month after you drink.
So should I go sober?
You might want to think about it. I mean, like, drinking's fun. Don't get me wrong. I like it. I do it. But
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing is like, I don't do it very often.
well, neither do I. Because here's the thing. I don't drink casually.
Me neither.
You know, I'm not like a glass of wine with dinner person.
Nope. If I'm drinking, I'm gonna get drunk. And that happens probably maybe once a month.
Yeah, because alcohol is gross.
It tastes so bad.
And I feel like anybody who says that it doesn't is
It's
lying.
full of shit.
And I will stand by that.
It's gross.
You can hate me for that. I don't care. Yeah, it's gross. So if I'm drinking it, I'm drinking it because I want to be drunk.
Yeah.
And I don't need to do that all the time.
No, nor do I want to.
So
There's a cat hair on my eye.
I mean, the after 30 hangover. I
Oh
mean, you're
my
not 30 yet,
gosh.
but
I started getting a really bad hangover, I think, when I was like 25.
it's rough.
Can you find it?
Right on your iris. Oh, yeah, I think you got it. I saw it on your finger.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, it's right there. What were we talking about?
Hangovers?
After 30 hangovers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that my hangovers started to get bad when I was like 25, I think. And they're still pretty bad.
Yeah. I also learned that you are not supposed to take pain meds for like 24 hours after.
Dude! So, okay, this was also something that I just learned.
Yeah.
I knew that you weren't supposed to, but here's what I thought. I thought that you weren't supposed to take ibuprofen
Yeah.
because I thought that ibuprofen messed with your liver.
Yes.
Apparently, it's not ibuprofen that you're not supposed to take.
Well, I don't think you're
It's-
supposed to take that one
no.
either.
But it's Tylenol that is like
Really, really bad.
really dangerous. And so because this whole time I thought
It was
it was
ibuprofen.
ibuprofen that I was supposed to be avoiding, I can't even tell you how many times I have been so drunk and taken Tylenol, like preemptive Tylenol, while actively drunk because I'm like, this is gonna, I'm not waking up with a headache today.
That's scary, dude.
And so I would just take Tylenol and go to sleep.
So did you learn what it does?
It messes up your liver,
Oh, okay.
like hard. I'll Google it again.
I wonder why it's worse with Tylenol than ibuprofen then.
I don't know. Tylenol with drinking. Because they're both processed by the liver and combining them can increase the risk of liver damage.
Ugh.
The risk is especially high for those who binge drink or consume alcohol regularly. Avoid taking Tylenol if you've been drinking and wait at least 4 to 6 hours or longer after heavy drinking before taking it. It overloads your liver.
Because it's having to process both.
Yes. Essentially, yeah.
So, yeah. They should probably make that wider knowledge.
Well, you know what I actually learned is even better for a hangover headache?
What?
Is just drinking water while you drink.
Yeah,
Well, I don't like to drink water, period.
that's true.
And water doesn't give me dopamine.
It does for me.
I know it does. And for me,
No.
I hate it.
I think it's because, like, and this is just a theory, but because you are so used to drinking beverages that have some sort of sugar in them, you're used to the dopamine spike from the sugar.
Maybe.
And so when you don't get it from the water, you don't like it.
Maybe. Well, no, because I can drink a non-sugary drink
But like
and like it.
But like even the ones with like the artificial sweeteners and stuff, it still spikes your dopamine.
Yeah, especially because most of them are carbonated.
Yeah.
And I do love bubbly water.
Yeah.
But it does have to
And
be
that's
flavored
that's
bubble water.
stimulating.
Yeah. That's possible. Well, I don't know how to undo that.
I don't know. Maybe you have to like go on like a cleanse.
Ew. Why would you say that to me? No, but overstimulation, okay, actually I think is interesting because of the differences between how you and I get overstimulated.
Yes.
We're bouncing from topic to topic today, baby.
ADHD.
ADHD. Because for me, overstimulation often comes with touch.
Well, that's why you hate Sherpa.
Oh, I do hate Sherpa.
Well,
Unless it's fresh Sherpa.
Yeah, but then it's only good for like one wash.
And then I absolutely hate it.
That's why I struggled to find a blanket hoodie because they're all lined with Sherpa.
I hate it. I think that's a common thing where neurodivergent people
Hate the Sherpa.
hate Sherpa. I think that's just common. But that's wild to me to think that there are actually a large enough group of people who enjoy Sherpa
I know.
enough for brands to think that it's a good idea to use it ever.
It gets like matted and gross and then it's like scratchy
and in any like tiny little,
like if your hands are dry, it like snags on it.
Okay. I actually hate this conversation. But also for me, like when we're shopping for sheets together, right? And you're like, feel these, they're so soft. And I'm like, I hate that.
Yeah, your threshold is definitely.
My sheets have to be like silk, bamboo.
Yeah.
Or I'm okay with what did we say? Flannel.
Uh-huh.
But linen, don't touch me with linen.
So I feel like linen it varies so much because there's like, and I don't think you would be okay with any of them, but there is definitely a range of like softness when it comes to linen.
Yeah.
And I need the softest end of that range.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't even like that.
I know.
And like on my couch, I lay down a blanket.
Because you don't like that it doesn't feel soft in both directions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's why you don't like velvet.
Correct. Look at you listening. Yeah, I'm a textural person. When I work, I wear long sleeves because I don't want to feel skin on skin with somebody.
Yeah.
I don't like turtlenecks.
Oh, I can't do it.
I don't like the water wicking shirts.
They're scratchy.
They are scratchy.
And they're snaggy.
Yes.
It's like nylons.
Yes.
And my parents thought I was crazy for this because I grew up in Michigan, so it's cold.
Mm-hmm.
But I outright refused to wear tights because we went to church every Sunday and it's cold outside, but I can't stand it.
Yeah, I know. I hate them. And then also the feeling of them like in your stomach too.
Yes, and on your toes.
Oh.
My like workaround with that is I have to wear socks underneath them.
Me too. I used to do that too. But then if you don't put your socks on properly, then it's like jamming it.
It makes it worse.
Yes, so I used to cut little like holes in my stockings.
Honestly, that's smart.
Yeah, and then I would put my socks over top to hold them into place.
So I wear one pair of like regular ankle socks and then the tights, and then if it's winter and it's cold enough, then I'll put fuzzy socks on top.
See, that's smart, like under your shoes.
Yeah.
But then weren't your shoes too small? Because I hate the feeling of having like my feet crammed in somewhere.
Well, okay, so I think this is kind of funny. Because I was used to growing up, always having to buy like a half size bigger so you would grow into it.
Okay.
And so
you would just do that?
Well, for the longest time, I thought I was like a size 9 and I wasn't. And so I was just wearing shoes that were too big.
Probably because you had on essentially 3 pairs of socks.
Yeah.
Honestly?
And because my feet stopped growing.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, that's really funny.
So now I know that I'm an 8.5.
Okay.
So there was room.
Yeah. I think that would be absolutely torture for me, if I'm being honest. Having the one sock and then the stockings and then the 2 socks. I think I actually would hate that.
Because you don't like feeling
trapped.
Yeah.
Now I can't go to sleep unless my quilt is tucked up under my feet.
Okay.
But it has to be tucked up properly. You have to do that thing where you lay in bed and then you kick your feet up and then drop them down real quick to trap it.
Yeah.
But if it's too tight, then I'll panic, full panic. But you are more of a sound. I get overstimulated with sound.
Yeah.
But I think you get way more than I do.
I get very, very overstimulated with sound. I use loops.
I hate those.
I know you do.
They borderline overstimulate me.
Do they really? Because they're touching you.
No, I think it's
the muffling.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would not be able to function without my loops.
I know you like them a lot.
Yeah, because they help so much with the overstimulation
But
because,
it's like, how is it any different than just wearing earplugs? That's my question.
because I can still hear.
But it's muffled.
Yeah, but, like, if I have earplugs in, I can't hear at all.
If you put the earplugs in not very tight,
It's all or nothing for me.
or if you just have like a pair of like earphones.
But then I have to wear earphones.
Yeah, but you're essentially wearing earphones with loops.
Well, and with the clear ones, it's less muffled than regular. Like, if I'm just having an earbud in that's off,
Yeah.
it's less muffled than that. But I got those
Okay.
inserts to add the extra filtration.
Oh.
So you might want to try them without those.
Yeah, I really don't like them.
But like I use them all the time. Like if we're Kellen, when he plays video games, he likes the volume to be very high.
Yes.
And so I'll wear them sometimes when he's playing, or like if we play like song pop.
Yeah.
Where you guys
Because
want the
we
music.
like it really loud.
You like
we
the
like
music
our
loud.
music loud.
I need to wear those then. Because they were originally made to be
when we play Rock Band.
Yes. Yes. They were originally made to be worn at concerts to like prevent hearing damage.
No.
You want hearing damage?
No, but you're missing out on so much with those blasted things in.
But they're designed, they were designed to not affect the sound quality.
Well, they do.
I don't think they do for loud. I think they do for quiet.
Interesting.
But it's like I'll wear them at work, like when I'm cleaning in the dog areas because they're barking all the time. And normally I would be having a total meltdown from that.
Yeah.
But they cut it enough that I'm okay.
Interesting.
But the time that I was the most overstimulated,
I already know because that was one of the times that I was also.
Yeah, hands down, number one most overstimulated I have ever been in my entire life was we had a girls' night at this restaurant. Is it McKinney?
It was in McKinney.
Called Harvest.
And we were on the second floor, which it was supposed to be like live music.
And it was set up kind of like a lounge.
Yeah, it was very cute. And I am a sucker for live music.
I love live music.
I don't care how shitty the band is. If there's live music playing somewhere, I will it's like a siren calling me.
Yeah.
I'm like, here I come. I love it. This band was so good.
Yes.
Very good.
Super good.
But so loud.
It was like they had set up their audio for like a conference, like a concert hall.
Yes.
And like you literally could not hear the person next to you.
We were screaming at each other and we couldn't hear each other. I have such a loud voice just naturally. It is not difficult for me to project.
Yes.
I was like, my voice was so tired.
We were having to lean across the table so you could yell at me so I could hear you.
Yeah, it was essentially then because there was probably like 7 of us or something.
Yeah.
And we all were just having our separate conversations because we couldn't talk to anybody who wasn't directly sitting next to us.
Yes.
Like, it was really bad. Like, to the point where when we first got there, we were trying to get a menu and I was shouting at one of the people across the table from us, and they could not hear me.
No. Honestly, it killed all conversation because it was just so much effort.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to have it. And also they charged us, what, $3 to split our burger when we didn't even ask them to split it?
No.
That was super annoying. And also their ketchup tasted like tomato paste. I don't care, okay? That's annoying.
Yeah, I don't know why anybody serves anything but Heinz.
Also, literally, yes. Also, when we ordered, do you remember we ordered sorry, I'm shitting on this place now. Do you remember we each ordered a second drink?
Yes, and it never came.
And it did come.
Oh.
It did come an hour later. And we said, hey, we actually don't want this anymore. Like, we're actually just ready for the check.
No, he came up and was like, I'm so sorry. I forgot. I just put them in. And we were like, no, don't
we
bother.
don't want it.
Because we want the check. We want to go.
Yes. And he was so annoyed.
He was so put out by that.
He was so annoyed. But here's the thing is we were there for at least 2 hours. Not because we wanted to be, but because I think we saw our server 3 times in the span of that 2 hours.
Yes.
Like, it was really bad.
Yes.
And I have served at multiple different restaurants on and off throughout the years. I give a lot of grace to servers.
Mm-hmm.
This was so bad.
So
I was
bad.
pissed. and I wanted to leave so badly because of how loud and overstimulating it was, and how it was just like, I can't do anything. I can't even catch a buzz because I can't even get a drink in
Well,
here.
and the drink that we did have, there was hardly any alcohol in there.
It was yummy.
It was delicious.
But that also tells me that there was no alcohol.
Yeah.
If a drink that I order tastes good, it's probably
not enough.
Not enough. Yeah, and so, but it was like we couldn't leave. I think by the end of that, like all of us were just like, dude, I'm so freaking ready to get out of here.
Well, and then we tried to find another place to go so we could like actually talk and hang out.
Yeah.
And we went to that other bar, but that place was loud too.
Yeah. And then we found a place that had a patio.
Yes, and Sarah was so sweet. I will always love her for this. Because
Sarah's good people.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I am best friends with her for as long as I have been.
So Sienna had like kind of let her know in an undertone that I was overstimulated. And so we weren't like, there was no way I could stay if we were going to have to sit inside.
Yeah.
And she was like super subtle about it and was like, oh, come check out the patio with me.
Well, and the other girls didn't want to sit on the patio. They wanted to sit inside, but it was very noisy inside. Yeah. And so Sarah's goal was like, well, I'm just going to force everyone to come out to the patio then.
I appreciated that so much.
Yeah. That was a very noisy night.
Yeah.
That was and the food was so mid.
It was fine.
It was fine. Again, that tomato paste.
The most wild thing to me about that, though, is we found out later that that restaurant was up for a Michelin star.
You know what? Which is not, I don't know if that's even surprising to me because I think that Michelin stars don't mean that good food is, what?
Is something.
Don't mean that the restaurant serves good food. Ow.
You think it just means it's fancy?
And like it's artistic. I think that's what I'm hearing about Michelin. I don't think that I will ever have any desire. If I want good food, I don't go to a Michelin star restaurant. I go to Gordo's restaurants.
But I think his restaurants are Michelin starred.
Are they?
I think so.
Well, he's probably the exception because Gordo is the exception to everything.
The thing that offends Gordo the most is bad food.
Yes.
And that's why he's good at his job.
Yes. That's why Gordo is what he is.
Yes.
Today.
We love him.
Yeah, and if you don't love Gordo, you're wrong.
You're
out. You're an idiot sandwich.
Get out. You dinky donut.
You dinky donut. Oh man, I love that.
But it's just like, I don't know. And I think part of it too is my auditory processing is like, because if it's loud, I'm also having to expend extra effort to try to figure out what you're saying to me.
Which I can't do regardless. I can't do when it's quiet. Just for context here, auditory processing would be like if I were to go, Lucy, have you ever been to the mall? And she said, what? And then I said, Lucy.
Oh yeah, I've been to the mall. Yeah.
Then why did you just, if you heard me, then why did you just answer the question?
It's because there's a delay.
Right. And that happens. I don't even know if we did a good job of exampling that.
It was fine.
I was waiting for you to catch up, but you were processing.
I was processing. Yeah, so like there's a delay. So like there's times where I like give the complete wrong answer because I'm taking too long to respond to something. And then I afterwards go, "Oh, that's what they said."
Wait, like where you'll just be like, "Yeah, sounds good." And then you'll be like,
What?
That didn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've done that too. That's why I need subtitles.
Yes. Oh, during COVID, when everyone had to wear masks, I had no idea what anyone was saying.
That was such a brutal time.
It was so hard.
It was really hard. I did not like that because I very heavily depend on not reading lips because I can't read lips.
It's like it's a support though.
Yes.
Because, like, if there's no audio, I would have a hard time reading lips. But, like, between the two together, I can piece it out.
And I think that's why I struggle to hear people when I'm not, like, wearing my contacts.
Because you can't see.
I can't see.
That makes sense.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's way harder for me to hear people.
That makes so much sense. Because people all the time, they're like, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. I didn't have my glasses on.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I always thought that was funny,
No, it's real though.
but that's a thing.
Yes, and it's because they can't look at your mouth. Yep, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, and it is really annoying for people too
Yes.
when they're on the receiving end of it.
Yes.
And when you're like sitting there and you've asked multiple times, what?
What?
But then it's like, they're like, never mind.
Yes.
And then have you ever done the thing where like 15 minutes later you come back and you're like, hey, just to answer your question.
Yes.
And they're like, I thought you didn't hear me. And I'm like, well,
It was buffering.
I thought that I didn't hear you either, but I did. It was buffering.
Or sometimes people speak to me and it's just like, I know you said words, but it was not language.
Dude, I actually told Sarah the other day when I was over, her husband, Zach, I looked at her. He had been speaking.
Yeah.
And they had been having like conversation. And eventually I just looked at her and I went, Sarah, I have no idea what your husband says probably 80% of the time. I think because he's just got like that like lower tone voice and he like borderline mumbles. I don't know what he's saying.
You get
half
like
the time.
trapped in the cadence of his voice.
I think so. And it just kind of like it merges all together. Like it sounds like if you're inside and somebody's outside on the other side of like a glass door or something, it sounds like that to me, where it's like, I know he's speaking, but for the life of me, I don't know what he's saying. And so sometimes he'll like ask me to do something for him. And I'm like, I don't know what you just said to me.
I mean, like you might have to start doing that. Where I just straight up am like, I know you just said words to me, but I have no idea what they were.
Yeah, but then it's like they repeat themselves.
And you still can't.
Or they do what you do to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already know. When you come around the corner and you go, orange? And I say, what? And you go, orange. And I go, yeah. What about the orange?
Or I'll like explain whatever it was that I was talking about.
Yeah.
And you're like,
well, because I'm just wondering because it's in the fridge. What are you wondering though? I don't know what you want. Just repeat the whole thing. I didn't say what because I didn't know why you were asking. If I wanted to know why you were asking, I would have said why.
I think I'm
not what.
I'm used to being misunderstood.
Or if I say, you said what?
I'm not used to talking to other people with auditory processing issues.
Oh my gosh. It actually drives me so crazy. Like that it infuriates me so quickly.
No, I know it does.
I know because we've had to have full conversations where I'm like, when you do this, it makes me want to just like walk, like drop whatever I'm doing and just walk away. Because I can't. Just tell me what you said. The whole thing. The entire thing.
Okay, but I feel like, so Kellen does this thing, and I think it's worse.
I'll be the judge of that.
Well, he won't say something, but he'll like wait for me to notice that like something needs to happen. Like if we're playing a game and it's like my turn or something, he won't be like, it's your turn. He'll just sit there and stare at me and let me like ramble on about something.
I can't take your side on that because I do it too.
I know you do. I hate it.
Why do we do that? Let me think about that for a second.
I'm like, use your words.
Well, sometimes we do use our words. But you are so focused on...
Well, I want to finish whatever it was I was saying. So, like, if I'm telling you a story and it's my turn and he's waiting for me to take my turn.
Oh, yeah, but sometimes it's also because, like, I don't care about that. Like,
but he does that.
Yeah. But, like, I'll do it if you're, like, on, like, Instagram or something.
Like, waiting for me to get off?
Yeah. Like, if we're, like, in the middle of a game or something and you are on, like, Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say we're playing Mario Party. And while it's my turn, you're on Instagram. And now it's your turn. And you're still on Instagram.
Yeah.
I think that is, to me, what that says is that I don't care about playing this game with you. I don't want to play this game with you.
I get that. And I'm not...
It feels like rejection.
No, I understand that. That's fair. Mario Party is a hard game for me to stay engaged.
Which is fair. I do understand that. But you also do it with, like, a lot.
I feel like I get off on tangents and stuff. Because I don't think that I go on my phone a ton when we're actively playing
No.
games and stuff. But I talk.
You do. You do get on your phone because you'll start Googling something.
Oh, and then I
That's
get
usu-
and then I get off track.
Yeah, that's usually what it is you start Googling something and then you go down a hole.
That's fair.
Yeah. And like, I don't know why, but I really hate telling people to take their turn.
You both do.
I actually, like, as I'm thinking about it right now, I actually kind of do feel like it's because I'm like, if you want to play the game, then play the game.
Whereas I'm going like,
I'm waiting.
yeah, and you know I'm stuck, so just let me know.
Yeah, and for me, I'm like, no. If you wanted to play this game with me, I shouldn't have to let you know when it's your turn. A couple times is okay. But when it's every turn, that's when I start to feel like, do you even want to play this game with me? And I do think that that's just like my rejection sensitivity.
Yeah. I mean, and that's an ADHD thing too.
Yeah.
That's big.
Mine's pretty intense for sure.
Yeah.
It is.
I definitely like it's made a huge impact on my life.
What, rejection sensitivity?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine shows up a lot like if I ask somebody if I'm trying to make plans with someone.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, "No, I'm busy today." Automatically, I'm like,
"Oh, you hate me."
Yes. Yes.
Because if you wanted to hang out with me, you would have said, well, I can't today, but we could do it this day.
Yes. Actually, honestly, sometimes even that puts me in my feels.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't. Or like if I find out that my friends are doing something.
Without you?
So I just found out that Sarah and her family are going to Monster Jam.
What's Monster Jam?
Monster trucks.
Oh.
Yeah. And she actually then said, "Do you like monster trucks?" And I said, "Yes." And then she said, "Well, let me send you the site and you can like buy a ticket." And then I was going to, but then I saw that you can't pick your seat, so I couldn't be guaranteed that I was going to sit with them. And then I was really in my feels because I was like, and she doesn't know this. I was like, why wouldn't I like monster trucks? If you would have just asked me
before y'all bought tickets,
then I could have, bought them with you and then we could all sit together. But you didn't because you didn't want me there. And so then I didn't like pull the trigger and buy the tickets. And I'm actually pretty sure that that section is like sold out now. So like now I just don't get to go to Monster Jam. When in reality, the reason that she didn't ask me is because it's on a Saturday and I work on Saturdays. And she didn't know if I wanted to pay $140 to go see monster trucks.
And not get paid.
Fair. Valid. But I got so in my feels.
Well, and I would have so much anxiety that, like, you wouldn't be able to sit with them.
I know.
And, like, in reality, probably you could ask the row to, like, scoot down or something.
For sure.
But, like...
I could probably just ask the person if I could switch with them.
Yeah.
But then, what if I got there and it was like, oh, well, the person said no.
Like, that would suck.
I know. And then I'd really be feeling like, oh, they don't actually want me.
I get it, like, okay, if you're at, like, dinner with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And if I'm, like, sat towards one end.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
I immediately feel excluded.
Yes.
And, like, people have to go out of their way to include me in the conversation.
Yes.
Because I'm too far away.
Yes. And I feel like I got pushed to the end because...
nobody wanted to sit with me.
Nobody wanted to sit with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I do this to myself, and I shouldn't. But, like if you'd say you're, like, in a school setting or, like, a meeting at work. If I get there early, I'll sit down first so that people, like...
have to sit around you?
Yeah.
Yes.
But then I end up punishing myself because they don't.
Yes.
And then I'm more sad.
Yes. I know. Yeah, it's probably one of my least favorite, like, side effects of ADHD.
Yeah.
I get, like, hard in my feels when
Yeah.
I feel any type of rejected.
Yes.
And that's not, again, like, that's not even, like, the rejection of somebody being like, I don't like you.
No, it's perceived rejection.
Oh, my gosh. And it's so stupid.
When, like, I used to do this a lot as a kid. I've gotten better over the years, but, like, I... would lie to, like, avoid getting in trouble.
Yeah.
Because I was so afraid
Yeah.
of how that would feel. So like it would be stupid shit. I wouldn't lie about anything serious. It would be like, have you done your homework?
Mm-hmm.
And I would just say yes to avoid the conversation
Hmm.
because I didn't want to disappoint them.
Interesting.
Or like, did you empty the dishwasher?
And you'd say yes. I accidentally lie, but not for the same reason. I accidentally lie because I forget things.
No, I mean, that's valid too. I mean, I did that just a couple episodes ago.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, but I feel like that's also, I don't know, maybe that's just an us thing. I feel like it's an ADHD thing.
No, yeah, because you like it messes with your memory.
Yeah.
And so you misremember, but then thinking about it makes you go, no, wait.
Yeah.
It was this way.
No, because I did it too. Actually, it might have been in that same episode because you asked me if I had ever had
alcohol
at Disney. And I said, no, I've never had alcohol on Disney property. And that was so untrue.
Yeah, I was like, but you've been to, what was in your tiki thing?
Yeah, and I was like, oh shit, no, I've had a lot of alcohol on Disney property. That was like so far from the truth, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
And it's not because I was like doing it on purpose.
No.
But that is one of the things that I will say to people is I'll be like, hey, I accidentally lied to you.
I mean, I just own it immediately.
Yes, like as soon as I recognize it, but people, whenever I say that, they're like, how do you accidentally lie to someone? And I'm like, because
I misremembered. And
I misremembered and I told you not the truth.
Based on what I first thought, and then I remembered and went, oh no, wait.
Yeah.
That was wrong.
Yeah, and like people are like, well, why don't you just say you misinformed or like you misremembered? And I'm like, because it just doesn't seem accurate to what happened.
Yeah.
Like, truthfully, I'm just like, I accidentally lied to you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's incorrect. But I do feel like it's an accidental lie. I feel like that's the best way to describe it.
Yeah. That happens to me all the time.
Yeah, and then like I'll remember more details later and I'll be like, wait a second, that actually wasn't entirely correct the way that like I told that story.
It's almost like auditory processing for memory.
Yes, actually. Or I'll do the thing where when I'm talking to someone, I will leave out details because I'm like, those aren't important. And they are important. But then instead of telling the important details, I will fixate on like
the tiny insignificant.
Yeah, where I'm like, where was I in the house at that point in time when this happened? Or like, how old was I? It doesn't matter.
No. It doesn't pertain to the conversation at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I will do that.
But I almost feel like that's like an unconscious way of trying to trigger your memory about that event.
I think you have a point.
Because you're going, if I can remember what I was wearing, then you're triggering those processes to unlock more of that memory.
Actually, it makes a lot of sense that it's like the same thing as auditory processing, but for your memory.
Yeah.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
You're buffering.
Buffering, yes. And I hate that too because oftentimes, like, if I leave a situation and I'm like, damn, I gotta spill this tea, I have to record a voice memo right then and there.
Immediately.
Otherwise, I will forget.
Yes. I mean, and there's been times where, like, I've said to you, I have this to tell you, don't let me forget. And then we get to it later and you're like, you were supposed to tell me something. And I was like, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I was going to tell you.
Yeah, I know.
It's so frustrating.
Yeah. What was that thing? You were like, I think I was like, don't let me forget to take this home.
Your pretzels.
What pretzels? Oh, my Dot's pretzels.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was I was like house sitting for you guys or something, or I had like brought them over as a snack. And then so I was like, hey, don't let me forget to bring these pretzels home.
And then we went out and did something. And we came home and I was like, I feel like there's something that I'm supposed to not let you forget.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, it was this
other thing.
And you were like, no, that doesn't feel right. And I was like, I promise this is the thing that you were supposed to not let me forget. And you were adamant. You were like, I think you're wrong. And I was like, I think I'm right.
It's like, okay.
And then I went home and I think it was like halfway on my drive. I was like, no, I think it was a couple days later.
It was late. Yeah.
It was a couple days later that I texted you, and it's because I had gone into work and seen a bag of pretzels, and I was like, my pretzels! And I was like, Lizzie, you were right. there was something else.
I might not be able to remember the details, but
you remember, at least you remembered that there was something.
There was
because I
something.
was adamant that I had everything. I was like, you're wrong.
It's, like, worse when there's multiple things because I'll be able to remember, like, if I have to remember 3 things, I'll be able to remember 2 of them.
No.
But the 3rd thing will completely escape me.
You know, I can't remember any of the things. Like, it's like because I'm trying to remember
that
the
there's 3
different ones,
things.
Yeah, I just forget all of it. I have to write things down.
I mean, and we've done that, like, just with thinking of topics for this podcast.
Oh my gosh, yes. Well, and you know what's kind of funny to me about that too is like, and I kind of feel like this is the differences in how our ADHD presents itself, is that I have access to that note.
Yeah, and you've done it once.
Yeah, once.
One time.
Any other time that I have, like, hey, this is an idea, I'll text it to you.
Yes. Or you'll be like, are you writing this down?
I know, I get irritated.
I'm like, oh, no.
I don't know why. I'm just like, I can't write this down. You have to do it. I don't know why.
I'm like, okay. Which honestly, like, at the same time is maybe for the best because then I get to organize it the way I
was
like.
literally just going to say, I feel like it's like in Stardew, right? When we play Stardew, we have like a dumping box.
Yes.
And I go out and I forage and I catch the fish and then I'll sell the things that I know that I'm going to sell.
Yeah.
But I will very rarely go into the different boxes and drop the stuff. So we just have this drop box that I come in and I drop off all of the things because I'm like, look, I don't know where you want these things.
You're the man in this relationship.
Yes, you're the one who likes things organized. And you go into my own boxes.
And organize things.
Yeah, because we each have our own boxes for like our own things.
Yeah.
And you go into my boxes and I'll like open my box the next day and I'm like, did you organize it? I'm like, where's my eggs, man?
They're right there.
You're like, I put them in the other box with the rest of the food. I'm like, what?
What?
Yeah, so I feel like, why was I telling you that? Oh, because the notes.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the same
I
thing.
have them very organized.
Yeah, where I'm like, I don't want to put it in like the wrong section. And then I'm like, no, I added something in. You're like, well, I don't see it. And then you're like, well, it's because you added it to the wrong list. And so it's not real to me. So I feel like it's just easier if I just tell you because you have your system.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to mess it up if I just
do like
start.
my system.
I know.
My dad was laughing at me because where were we? I don't remember. We were at like a store or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I started reorganizing their bins.
Oh my gosh.
And my dad was like, oh, that's driving you crazy, huh? Yes.
Yeah, you're like a system person.
Because I need to know where things are.
And here's the thing is I do too. I hate the chaos.
The thing is you remember where your things are in your chaos.
Yeah, I know because I had to buy new air tags for my cats. Oh my gosh. So I had to buy new air tags for my cats. Yes, I am a crazy lady who puts air tags on my cats. And
I don't think that's crazy at all.
because, well, this is where it gets a little crazy, is I have one air tag, but then I also bought one for Android.
Yes.
So that way if they ever get lost, it's like all hands on deck. It doesn't matter what kind of phone you have. Like, we're finding my cats because if my cats die, I will die.
Well, and before you say they make GPSs for cats,
you have to charge them once a week.
The audacity for you to think that we can keep on top of that.
I haven't charged my electric toothbrush in probably like 3 months.
I mean, at least with that, it turns into a regular toothbrush.
I know. But I'm like, it's so easy to just plug it in.
No, it's not.
No, it's really not.
It's not.
It's really not.
Because then it ceases to exist.
Yeah, but you know what I did finally do is after 3 months of paying for my old Apple Watch, I did finally call the store and have them cancel my service on that.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah. Yeah, it only took 3 months. Anyways, so these Android AirTags that I bought.
Yes.
Also 3 months ago. Well, I haven't replaced them because I needed to buy the covers, like the cases that attach it to the collar.
Yeah.
And that took me a really long time. And so I have moved these around from place to place to place. I've brought them over to your place because I was going to try and set them up here. I've brought them to work with me on accident. They're very well traveled. But I have not lost them until I tried to clean and organize my room.
Cleaning is such a trap.
I have no idea where they are anymore.
No.
One day. And I remember specifically, I have a very vivid memory picking them up and going, I'm going to put these in a proper place so that I don't accidentally lose them. Where was the proper place?
I don't know.
Why can my brain remember so vividly my thoughts?
But not the actual place.
Until
the actual action.
Place. And it's the same thing. Why are we remembering the stupid details? That would be like somebody being like, hey, where are your AirTags? And me sitting there going, well, you'll be very happy to hear that I put them in a very good location so that they don't get lost.
Yeah, I always say I put them somewhere safe.
Yes.
They're so safe. They're safe from me.
Yes. Yes. And we did that with like the insulin syringes too.
For like a year.
It was a year that we lost those syringes. I found them. They were in my toolbox.
I don't
know.
I don't understand.
Don't know, but it was very intentional because they were inside a Ziploc baggie that was inside of a Ziploc baggie that was inside of the toolbox. So that was a very intentional choice.
I found something the other day in the fridge that does not belong there. And I was just like, huh.
Was it like a phone?
I don't remember. But I just remember laughing and being like,
why is this
I wonder if that was me or if that was Callan.
I want to know what it was. I really actually want to know what it was.
I don't remember. But it's really like, hot. It's like, yes, it is. It's like you leave little surprises for your future self.
But you know what? I love it when I do that with money.
Yeah.
I will leave cash places.
Best thing ever is like if you put on a coat
and there's money in the pocket.
Yeah.
Yes. Or sometimes I will open up like a little box or something and I'm like, whoa, I've got $100 in here.
Surprise money.
I know. And
I just remembered. I keep discovering this. I've discovered this like 12 times now. I have $100 bill sitting on my nightstand. It's hidden underneath the tissue box. And I keep finding it and going, holy shit.
I'm rich. And then you forget about it again.
And then it just lives there.
Yes. Yes. I know. And it's usually like big bills too.
Yeah. Well, because those are the ones that hang around because you can't use them easily.
Right.
So you have to take them to the bank and go into the bank.
Yeah, right.
That's hard.
Yeah, right. My eye is just so itchy now. I'll be okay.
You need to keep like a little supply bin here.
I know. I know. I'd actually probably be okay with that. You should get on that. Because Lord knows I'm not going to do it.
I'm going to talk about it for 3 months and then I might do it.
Yeah. Well, and I'll talk about it with you.
Yeah. I'm an excellent planner.
You are, actually.
I'm not an excellent doer.
I'm not really great at either of them.
I can even obtain the supplies because all I have to do is order them on Amazon. So then I get my shopping dopamine.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean anything's going to happen with them. I have a box out in the front room. It's full of little bins for organizing.
I have a box in my garage that's full of bins for organizing.
It's been there for over a week. I have not opened it.
Don't you hate that?
Yes.
When you're like, what is it, like a box has been sitting there for so long.
You don't even remember what's in it.
Yeah.
I have a box in the living room. You know what it's full of?
What?
Little shelves to put up in my bathroom.
Ooh.
Do you know how long it's been there?
How long?
3 years.
Wait, I didn't even know.
Yeah, I made you consult with me. I was going to return all of them, and then I never did. So now I have variations of the same shelf. And I'm like, well, I could put one in the other bathroom. And
yeah,
I could
you
put one
could.
Here, but they've been there for 3 years in a Amazon box in my living room.
Yep. You know what I did too? I finally broke down the large stack of boxes in my room.
Nice.
But then I ordered more things.
Yeah. Well,
and so now there's,
I have another tower.
Yep. And I had never, even though I had broken them down, I still never have put them outside for the trash man to take.
Yeah.
So there's just a stack of broken down boxes hiding behind my door that my cats will every so often knock down,
Naturally.
which will then make it really hard for me to open my door to
Yeah.
my bedroom.
Good. That's a fire hazard.
And literally all I have to do is put those boxes outside of my front door.
My trash cans, my trash and recycling bins, they're literally 2 steps out my door now.
Yeah.
It's still just as hard to do
Okay,
that
right?
as it was when they were behind the gate.
Why is it so hard?
I don't know.
Now, to be fair though, when they were behind the gate, I would fear for my life. And that is actually, I'm not even exaggerating about that either, because I have been chased by multiple.
It was one raccoon.
Okay. I've also been swarmed by wasps in your backyard. I have also.
Okay, the fact that we dealt with that nest and not one of us got stung.
That actually is wild. And the fact that we didn't even notice that it was happening.
I know.
For like the first 5 minutes, I was just sitting there going, wow, there's a lot of wasps right now.
Huh? Yeah.
And then we just kept bringing those boxes
Right next to him.
right next to that nest. And then finally I turned around and went, yeah, I think that's not normal. I think we did something bad. It reminds me of that episode of Timmy Turner, Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah.
When he loses his emotions, he wishes that he doesn't have emotions.
Oh.
And have you ever seen that episode?
I don't know.
Well, he is doing all of these crazy things. Like he gets the girl. He goes on this huge, I think he rides up a volcano and is supposed to jump through a fiery ring.
Like a daredevil.
Yeah. And it's because he doesn't have any emotions. So he's
not
he's just absolutely killing it, right?
Yeah.
And that's how I felt in that moment. Was I was like, so we were invincible when we didn't know that the wasps were there.
Yeah.
But then as soon as we realized that they were there,
they were everywhere.
They were everywhere, and I was terrified.
Yeah.
And I couldn't go near them.
No.
Even though we had just been walking past there. I don't know why I'm going on this tangent right now.
Dopamine. Gotta follow the dopamine.
I don't know why that. You know what else
Huh.
dopamine follows?
What?
The Dyson light.
Oh my gosh.
The green light of doom.
Okay, so for Christmas 2 years ago,
That sounds right.
I asked for a Dyson vacuum.
Yeah.
And we got a stick vacuum, but it's got one of those little light sensor thingies on it that lights up when you run it so that you can see the dirt.
Yep.
And it is the best thing that they need to market that towards ADHD people because you just keep going.
I know. And sometimes I hate it. It's good.
No, it's so good.
It is good because it's just
But there's more.
there's more. Oh, look, there's some over here. But then that also means that there's not really a such thing as a quick vacuum.
No.
For example, my cat is currently over having a slumber party. He basically, when he's here, it's like he's at grandma and grandpa's house.
Yeah.
So anyways, he's been here and we cut his nails. And so I was just vacuuming up
The nails.
And then I was like, oh, I either have to stop myself quickly or I have to vacuum this entire house. And you guys have a robot vacuum too that runs daily.
Intermittently.
What do you mean by that? I thought
I
he was
only
on a
run
schedule.
it when I'm home now because
because of poop.
Yeah. Because my cat's a bitch.
That was so fiery.
I love her, but she
is the worst.
She climbs into the box, and then it's like she's trying to poop up against the edge of the box. And so, sometimes there'll be a little turd balanced on the wall of the box.
That's so disgusting.
And, half of it ends up in the box and the other half ends up on the floor. And so I can't trust the robot vacuum to go if I'm not there to make sure that there's not poop on the floor because then it eats it. And I'm really tired of cleaning that robot.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that would not make me feel very happy inside.
No, so we get to run it less than I would like.
Okay, well, honestly, it wasn't last night. I don't know why I just said last night. I wasn't even here last night.
Sunday?
I have no idea, but it definitely...
Monday.
See, I just accidentally lied. Whatever day it was, the floor was not dirty.
There's always cat hair.
I mean, yeah, but I couldn't see it until I turned on that damn light
Yep.
and went, make a choice. You've got to make a choice now.
Honestly, I'm not mad at it because I need anything.
I know.
Anything that is going to trick me into cleaning.
Vacuuming. Yeah. Cleaning. Yes. Yes.
I will take it.
I don't mind vacuuming except for one thing about me is I hate a cord.
Yes.
That is something that overstimulates me.
And you don't like it when the robot's too loud.
Yes. So that's really unfortunate for me when it comes to vacuuming because stick vacuums, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But stick vacuums, my apartment is carpeted, unfortunately.
They're not great on carpet.
They're not great on carpet. So I have my plug-in vacuum.
Yeah.
And I hate pulling it out because I hate plugging it in and driving around the cord.
Wow, that's why the other one lives in our bedroom now. The only room in our house is that's carpeted is the master bedroom. And we inherited like an older generation Dyson.
Mm-hmm.
That's like one of those corded stand-up monsters. Yep. And it lives in my bedroom because...
Well, that's the only place that you need it.
Yeah, and I can't be bothered to take it back and forth between my bedroom and the pantry.
No, that's fair. I really hate cords. I hate them with all of my heart and all of my soul. And yep,
they suck.
They really do. They do.
They get cords, in the way.
Why? Why do we still have cords?
And like you can try to like hold it taut so it doesn't unravel itself all the way, but it does it anyway.
My mom always taught me to like she wrapped it around her neck. And then sometimes, this is going to sound so idiotic, sometimes I will forget that it's around my neck, so I'll grab it again and I'll wrap it around my neck, and then I create. And I've never, like, choked myself or anything doing it, because then I'm like, whoa.
I could see myself, like, going to walk away and then, like, clotheslining myself.
No, I have actually done that. I have actually done that. I just haven't, like, it's never been, like, a panic situation, because as soon as you get clotheslined, you're like, ugh, and then it, like, loosens up really quickly.
But the double wrap would,
Oh, yeah.
That would be scary.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Did I also tell you that I fell asleep with my heating pad on? Like a month ago, and I woke up and it was wrapped around my neck twice. And I just started laughing because I was like, oh, so like they actually do mean it when they say don't go to sleep with cords.
Yeah.
Like I hate them.
That's terrifying.
I hate them. It's 2025.
Get rid of cords.
Why do we have cords still?
I mean, a lot of things are doing away with them, but like...
Yeah, but like my place of employment, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of cords.
I have a cord for the chair, a cord for the remote, a cord for the machine, a cord coming from the machine to the thing that I use, a cord on my loops.
Yes.
That's so many cords.
It's a lot of cords.
My poor clients, like, I'm not kidding. There are a lot of times where I'm like, You
have to, like, untangle yourself.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know how I've done this. And sometimes I do look down. Like, at the end of my appointment, I look down and I'm like, how am I completely wrapped up in my cords right now?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know how they got here. Like, how is this one, like, under my foot? Like, under my leg?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't understand.
No.
I hate them. I hate them. I hate them.
And, like, you could probably get rid of, like, 3 of those.
Yeah, I don't know how, but probably.
I mean, like, if people manufactured it that way.
Yeah.
Like, wireless remote.
Yeah.
Wireless foot clicker.
Yeah.
All you really need is the one from the machine to the wall.
Sure.
And the machine to your wand.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want any other cords.
Yeah.
No, that is a very quick way to overstimulate me. If anybody ever wanted to, like, torture and kill me, wrap me in cords.
There you go.
That would be, I would tell you so many secrets so fast. Like, now get these off of me. Yeah, I don't know if that's just, I don't know if there are other ADHDers or just like neurodivergent people who experience specifically overstimulation with cords, or if that's just like a special.
I feel like I would. I just am not in that situation as often as you are.
I disagree, because how many times recording have I been
tangled in your cords?
Tangled up and pissed off, and you're just sitting there and you're like, how have you done this?
I think it's because you move.
You move too, Lucy.
Yeah, differently.
I
don't know.
It's like cicadas. cords and cicadas. They want to kill me.
They love you.
Yeah, and I don't love them back.
No, it's very unrequited love.
Yeah. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be wrapped entirely in cords with a cicada standing over top of me.
Yes.
And that's how I'm going to die. Yeah. So.
You're cicada overlord.
Yeah. I'm so sorry that I just went on a huge tangent.
No, I'm just thinking. I like if I have any other triggers, but it's mostly just sound.
It is mostly just sound for you.
I don't like being restrained. So like there's this one right shortly after me and Kellen got married. We were on the couch and he was trying to like play, like wrestle, tickle me.
Okay.
And he was trapping me, like he was over me, so I couldn't move, and I freaked out and I physically threw him on the floor, and he was just like, what just happened? And I was crying and I was like, I don't know. But it was because I was overstimulated because I was trapped.
I mean, that's fair though.
I never felt in danger.
I can't tell you if I have that trigger or not.
I didn't know that I did until then.
Interesting. Is it like a claustrophobia
Almost,
type deal?
Yeah. But I can be in small spaces. Like I used to like crawl under my bed as a kid.
Well, I feel like we all did a lot of things as a kid that our adult brain decides that that's unacceptable now.
It's not okay anymore.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think that that's one that I share. I think I'm okay with being restrained.
Yeah.
I don't think I would be if I was in like a straitjacket.
Oh, I would hate that.
Because what if I have to scratch my nose?
I would lose my mind. That would make me crazy.
Yeah. I'm
not crazy right now, but you put me in a straitjacket, that would make me crazy.
No. That's fair. I don't like it when my arms are
I'm on it. We need to stop talking about it because I'm starting to feel panicked.
No, that's fair. I will feel panicked if it's hot and I have like blankets or socks on or a sweater.
Mm-hmm. I've witnessed that.
Like you've had that happen to you?
No, I've seen that happen to you.
Oh. It does happen to me where I'm like, if I don't get this off right now, and then I almost like feel stuck.
Yeah.
I'm not.
So my second most overstimulated after harvest would be cleaning in the large dog sections at my last shelter.
Okay, but actually, I helped you do that.
Which, you're a saint.
It was really not fun.
No.
That was not a good time.
So the way this was set up is there's these kennels and they're divided into two sections by like a guillotine door that raises up and down. And normally you're supposed to have one dog that has both sides so that they can go to the bathroom on one side and sleep on the other. We were over capacity, so we had dogs on both sides, and we just kept the guillotine down all the time. So in order to clean, we had to run these dogs out into these yards, and there was like no soundproofing in these rooms.
No, they like echoed.
And so it was loud. It was so loud that they actually provided earplugs because of like OSHA.
Yeah.
And so it was loud, and you've got these dogs that you're trying to funnel outside, and they're jumping all over you.
Yeah.
And it was too much.
Well, and sound doesn't often, and I wasn't helping you run. You were running while I was like spraying and cleaning. But sound does not overstimulate me near the same way that it does you.
Yeah.
But that room.
I think that room drove those dogs crazy.
Probably. I would like to light that room on fire without the dogs in it.
Yes.
Yeah. I want to make that clear.
Like they're not at fault here.
No. Even honestly, just walking past that room.
I hated it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And there was 3 sets of that type of room that we had to do.
Were there really?
Yeah.
I've borderline blocked that out.
Yeah.
Of my memory.
I just like the combination of how loud it was and the dogs, because they're all like
barking.
Well, and they're amped up because they're kennel crazy.
Yeah.
And so they're all, we call it high arousal, but basically they get It's like kids at a birthday party where they get so excited they start crying. But, like, they get amped up immediately, and they're jumping on you, and they're just, like, all over
Yeah.
you, and there's no escape, and it's loud. And the combination of that just I had multiple meltdowns,
Yeah. I think that your worst type of overstimulation is sound,
for sure.
and mine is touch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like when people tap me
Mhm.
on the shoulder. Don't
Mhm.
fucking touch me. Get your hands off of me.
Whereas I'm like, if I'm in the way and I don't know, just move me. Physically move me.
No, yeah. And I'm like, do not touch me.
Yeah.
If I know you, I mean, even with you sometimes.
You don't like it when I
like,
touch you.
If like you accidentally like brush up against me,
Yeah.
like I'll be okay with it, but like I have to wipe my hand off. And it's not because you're icky.
Yeah.
It's because now my hand is tingling.
Yeah.
And that sounds so dumb. And I recognize that.
But I mean, it's your brain.
But also, I'm such like a physically affectionate person where like when I'm the one who's giving it,
Yeah.
which is funny because I'm all over the place. When I've been explaining these things to you, you're like, that's just so weird to me because I don't see that side of you
At all.
I know, but I am such a physical, like when I like someone,
Mm-hmm.
but not my family.
Yeah.
And with strangers. So if my family or if strangers touch me,
Mm-hmm.
I do not like it.
Yeah.
But like my friends,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you can freaking come sit on my lap. You can come smother me.
No.
And I'll reach a cap at some point
Yeah.
where I'm like, away.
Yeah.
Be gone. Yeah, I don't know why that doesn't extend to my family. But if my family touches me, I'm like, ooh, it's like I curl.
Yeah.
Not because they're gross. I love my family. And unfortunately for you, you are in that category.
Yeah.
You can't touch me.
No.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
And it's not because I think you're icky. It's not because I think you're gross. It's just because you're my family.
Yeah. No, I know. Like, there's been times where, like, I've, like, tried to comfort you, like, when you're crying and stuff. And
Yeah.
it's honestly kind of awkward.
Yeah, because I'm like, don't touch me.
Yeah.
But, like, if it's a friend, I'm like, please hold me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, but it's like an overstimulation thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really weird. Well,
You should probably therapize.
there's a lot of things that I should probably therapize. I don't know. I'd be interested to see if there's anybody else who's neurodivergent who
Is
gets
like that.
overstimulated by some people's touch, but not others.
Yeah.
I'd really be interested to hear that.
Yeah.
Well, we have been yapping for quite some time now.
We can, I'm sure there's more to talk about.
Oh,
but
for sure.
We'll bring back at another time.
Yeah. Also, if anybody wants to like let us know theirs.
Yeah, please. We'll
Tell
read
us
off
your weird
like,
things.
Yeah, we'll read off submissions and stuff because that would be fun.
Yeah. And I really think it would be fun to hear other people's weird things that ADHD makes them do. So, all right. That's it. That's all. So long. Farewell.
Auf Wiedersehen. That's
Sure.
such an American pronunciation.
How do you say bye? Wait.
That is bye. Auf Wiedersehen.
That's literally what the song is.
Yeah.
I'm not stupid.
I know.
I was processing.
Yeah, you were buffering. We're going to let you buffer and we're going to go.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Every villain is lemons.
What were we talking about?
I don't remember. One butthole.
I'm fucking delicious.